Welcome back to another Million Game Special, folks. We have Libertad, Rhode Island, Kurfürst, Georgia, Hindenburg, Seattle, and Brest. And we do have Lisboa. So, again, as you all know, this last patch in 14.5, Lisboa containers were brought on, so you can get this commander now. Totally worth it. Yes, Nice made more for the Libertad. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Attention Task Force Commander. Escort the support ship and floating workshop to the carrier. Over. Attention Engineer. Restore the carrier to operational condition. Attention Arsenal and Aviator. Deliver ammunition and resupply the
Awaiting instructions.
We have a pretty good team of ships. Really good team of ships. I don't see a problem happening. I really don't.
Enemy force detected.
All stations. Send them all to Davy Jones fast.
Get back! Enemy cruiser detected.
Hindenburg's not careful, he will get, snapped. We only get 15K, unfortunately. There we get a really nice outfit. Unfortunately, we aren't able to get the funny button active. So, unfortunately, our funny button is stuck at, well, probably about 80%. So, and that's going to go back down to 0 because we're not going to have any ships to shoot. Unless the ships up north spawn. And I'm not detected, so that tells me they're pretty much south.
Attention ship and squadron commanders. Pay special attention to torpedo defense.
Now, most people would think, why would you shoot? Well, remember, this ship gets funny button activated for potential damage also with Lisboa. So, no, it's not just Lisboa, sorry. Potential and shell hits equal damage. And funny button going up. More funny buttons equals Lisboa's town going off. Lisboa's town going off.
Ship is on fire.
Ship more OP. Even if that risks me being put at a very discouraging position with these sets. Which is on my mind when I'm playing. So I'm like, ugh. But I really want that funny button active. So it's worth taking a little bit of damage.
Working on an operating route. Proceed due northwest.
that is not a good move, my friend. That's a very bad move.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
You're just lucky there.
All stations. I have equipment for light repairs of ships. Stay close.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Breast is gonna go down. Breast is dead. He's not surviving.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
And that would be a permanent fire on the Satsuma. GK takes about a 20 to almost 30k hit. Funny button active. We got 2 Satsumas on the map with increased fire damage. There goes the funny button still. So we have increased secondary reload, increasing battery reload, and we get increased funny button. So with the second funny button going off, you get a permanent 20% like fill to it, and it will not drop it below that 20% fill. Funny button
Enemy destroyer
shot
blown up.
equals consistent and funny button. Now this is very scary. This does worry me. Because I'm going basically broadside to a Satsuma. Now he does have 2 fires on him.
Torpedoes to port.
There is 2 fires, I believe.
Torpedoes to port. Ship is on fire.
Now we get a nice triple K on us. We have triple fires on us.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
We get lucky. We're getting significantly lucky. We already crossed 500,000.
Enemy aircraft carrier detected.
Enemy destroyer
Rhode Island picks it up.
Problem solved, sir.
It's at that point that I'm like, nope, I gotta go. This was honestly, as you know, we did have an Ohio match, but we barely won. And there is no way I'm repeating that same thing again. I'm not going to repeat this same thing. I'm not gonna let it.
This is Raptor. Air wing is ready for
But
duty.
again, it is a broadside CV, so we take a shot. In return. And we get a pretty good nice hit on it. CV is already taking fire. So we're like, okay, now we're gonna go. So the trick is to try to stay undetected. Unfortunately, the plays and everything, so we don't get increased knocks from the wrist, which is really unfortunate. I really need that extra speed right now. I'm just watching, just trying to like, I'm watching that CV and I'm like, I gotta get closer. I gotta get closer. Now, my secondary is arm range. damage. A little much than I would like. I was honestly really hoping that would be a Citadel. Permanent fire, or DCP to fire, any incapacitated a torque tube. So anything now will skip. So permanent fire, and unfortunately we get shoved by the archer. But we do have enough to literally activate the CV is about half health, but now we're in a good position where we can get ahead of it and protect it. Will kill this raptor if one of them hits. So I'm like alternating my speed, trying to like judge, okay, what torque will I have to take? It's like that might have hit the CV. I'm gonna kill the CV right here. So Yoshino torque does major damage. I think it's about 20,000 HP, and that's without torpedo protection. Now if a tier 10 torque hitting a tier 6 CV, you do the math. I'm pretty sure that would more than likely
Problem
wipe out
solved,
the
sir.
Ranger right there. So I'm like, no, time to get a hit down. Let's do about 2/3 HP. And unfortunately, most of my team is died.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
It was probably at this point that I actually kind of realized, wow, I'm close to 1 million. I was not even paying attention to the score time. I was going to protect them, playing the game, and trying to protect the CV, and I'm like, wow, we probably could talk to million right now. DK does go down.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
And I'm like, oh, that might have really hurt. Got the permanent fire. Now, being at point blank with a Yamato isn't my forte, and I'm very worried. I'm like, at least shoots, I'm so dead.
Ship is on fire.
Enemy battleship
I just
destroyed.
need to get one good hit on this guy. We have a double
Battle
fire
ends in
on it.
5 minutes.
And there we go. We're at 1 million.
Problem solved, sir.
And our secondaries would have killed it had the Rhode Island not stolen. carried this team. I carried this team. Looking at the team, 8 kills for me, 8 for the Kerfers, 5 for the Rhode Island, 3 for the Georgians, 0 for the Indy, 1 for Seattle, and 2 for the
Airborne!
I mean, I literally protected the CB. I helped kill the GDs. Yeah, I literally did so much to protect the carrier. Rhode Island didn't even say anything. He was like, he probably didn't carry it. And since we had blue boosters, okay, I think it was a green booster on the credits, and then we had blue booster on the free XP. So we made 20,000 free XP, over 1 million damage, almost 1.5 million in credits, C-star assistant, and a well-earned major contribution. Steam score. I made 4,500 base XP. Kerfers made 3151. Georgia 2045. And well, Rhode Island kind of goes down. So I'm guessing when he probably looked at the team score and he saw where he was at and where I was at, he was like, shit. Yeah, he did carry us. It feels nice when you get these matches on your first daily of the day. So we still made over 1 million. And then we look at break down the free XP and we look at our daily win. Again, it's not a huge amount, only 50%. But, you know, it is nice to get all those bonuses on the first day, on the first battle of the day. That tells you it's going to be a good day.